pay off our loan. Then, now that we're not paying ludicrous daily interest rates, save up money for a new ship. If we save up around 1 million credits, which won't take that long, really, we will be able to upgrade to a few different pretty potent ships. We're going to buy a local map over here so we get a little bit more info. We're going to sell off all the medical. Yeah, it's not as much profit as implied because there's some local fluctuation, but check the spaceport. Oh! On the dirt near your landing pad is parked a large wagon. I have not seen this before. Hitched to a draft horse and loaded down with furniture and various farming implements. I think someone came here thinking they were playing Oregon Trail. A family is gathered in the shade of the cart and several goats and sheep are tied up behind it. Do you approach them and find out where they're headed? Yeah, or not interested in carrying livestock, my shiny new spaceship. I don't know, this is going to be like a Firefly moment. The farmers introduce themselves as Jim and Annette Patterson. Their kids are Aaron, Kyle, and Sarah. Any chance y'all got space for some livestock? Says Jim. The droughts the last few years have been fierce, and we're hoping to start a new homestead on Canyon. Sure, I'd be glad to take you there. I mean, I'd be right obliged to take you there. Okay, where the hell are we going? Farming family. What the hell? That's far away! Holy shit! You better pay like crazy. What we could do, it looks like there's a mission we could take in Fromalt now. 8 tons of winter coats. I will accept this mission. Ooh, it's 29 grand for this one. Excellent. We're then going to go to the trading center. We're going to have to make a stop for fuel in Menkit regardless. Food at plus 262 seems like the way to go. Not that we have much room left. Did I buy? I bought the local map. Okay. And drop another 50k. There you go. We're under 100k on our loan. Lovely. So Smuggler now Space Farmers. The ship is now piloted by Malquill Reynolds. I like it. Need all maps. I mean, we do. This is our fuel bar, by the way. Then we have energy and heat meters over here. The energy and heat on all the stock ships will basically be fine. The thing is, once you start modding them, then you can really start to max some of this out. You bring a fucking herd, taking up 18 tons. Well, some of the tonnage there is the... Was it food that I bought to drop off on New Austria? Got some schnitzel for them. Yeah, food. Big profit. Wow, sorry, it's only 2 units. You know what? It's so small, it's not even worth doing it. Is it really 18 tons from just the farmers? No, we've got the other mission as well. Yeah, we've got another mission of delivery. 4-0 for Canada. Who's Canada playing right now? This is the World Juniors, right? I like how there's a little chatter from the other ships. In the original Escape Velocity, which was a shareware title, back when shareware was a thing. Is this where we're... Yeah, we're landing here. If you were unregistered, there'd be the ship that would follow you around from time to time and remind you to register. And if you had the game for more than 30 days, that ship would now start attacking you and would be indestructible otherwise. Captain Hector, the parrot, right? Alturius? All right. Oh, winter coats. That's right. Do I want to check the spaceport? Because it could have been a time job. That was a little risky. No missions towards Zorok, unfortunately. So probably what we'll do is we'll go to Anka here, and presumably we can keep going out that way. Looks like luxury goods is probably the best deal. So we'll buy those. And yeah, so not spaceport. Oh, I guess outfitter. No, I got the local map. So there's no shipyard here. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Hey, Frank. Industrial is plus 200. Was it? Or is it minus 200? I don't know. And I'm trying to look as quickly as possible. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sound of the pirates. Dun, dun, dun. Check the job board. Still nothing in that area. You don't have an outfitter, unfortunately. So we'll just buy something that's low, like medical. Presumably we'll be able to turn a profit somewhere. And let's head out into the unknown. Get out of here. There's too much fighting. I love these big cargo ships, though. By the way, you can have multiple ships. I'm assuming, because you could in... Ooh. Do we want to land here? I mean, I might. Yeah, let's do it. In escape velocity, you could. You could have other ships following you. So you could have a whole fleet of transport ships. Where are we? Crossroads. Oh, nice purple plants. Crossroads is the thoroughly unbeautiful planet. What? The scrawny local vegetation has blue and purple leaves, shocking to your human eyes, and grows only reluctantly, leaving the land looking like a blighted wasteland. The Syndicate's vast Operation Strip Mining for uranium ore does nothing to improve this situation. They say that sandstorms are frequently here even before the Syndicate arrived, but the storms have gotten far worse in recent years, with some storms now reaching several kilometers high and dozens of kilometers in diameter. But we can get a local map, which is nice. No, we'd be selling the medical at a loss, so we're not going to do that. So, ooh, so Hummel would be a dead end. That's okay. We'll go to Zark, our destination. Sounds good to me. Crossroads, the gateway to the west. Big ships kind of remind me of resurrection ships from BSG. Oh yeah, because they had a lot of those sort of modules and containers and stuff. All right, here we go. Landing on Canyon. You drop off the Pattersons, the family from New Argentina, and help them to unload their wagon and cattle from their cargo. They thank you, and Jim pays you 127,000 credits. Those are some rich-ass farmers. Sweet home Canyon, Bama. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, and we can sell medical at a profit here. Woohoo! Now, do I still have a mission? No. Okay. Let's check the spaceport. Oh! You see, these spaceport missions, hugely lucrative, sometimes timed, sometimes dangerous, but a woman in the spaceport flags you down and asks, "Excuse me, Captain, I have a small package that needs to get to Gemstone by the 12th of February. Can you carry it for me?" Sure. Gemstone. Whoa, that's pretty far away. And yeah, the blinking light means it's a timed job, I think. That is pretty far. Though we got some missions we can do on the way. 3 passengers to Crossroads. And 9 tons of saffron. Do you know how valuable saffron is? This is the most valuable cargo we'll be asked to carry the entire game. 9 tons of saffron? Yeah, we'll accept that too. It'll be great. Make some little pit stops. I mean, keep in mind, every time we land, it does take a day. But it still seems like a decent idea. Spice must flow. At 10 tons of livestock in a year. That's a lot of farming. I guess that's true. So over here, plus 195. Okay. Buy all, depart, and jump. Do you know how much Xmas bread you can make? What, saffron? I don't know. What's this Christmas bread recipe that needs saffron? I'm unfamiliar with this. I'll say I would, throw it into some rice or something. All right, Crossroads, mission complete. Check the job board. If we want to stop and salt, again, every one of these eats an extra day. But I think it's okay. Tourists want to go to Seoul. Done. Trading. We'll sell you. So our next stop is in Difda. Plus 116, plus 189. Plus 189 on food. Bank. Hey, we can pay off all our debt. No more debt for us. And what, 12th of February? We should be able to get there in time, I think. I hope. Not take out a loan and buy a sports ship. Yeah, well, what we're going to do now that we're not paying off stupid interest, we are going to accrue for some more funds. There you go. Wasn't that valuable, but sure. Ooh, an outfitter over here. Let's buy a local map. Please and thank you. So we'll accrue some more funds, and then probably take out another loan when we're close enough to actually be able to hit another ship, because we should be able to then turn that into much, much bigger profit much faster. I don't want to go to the spaceport in case they give me another time job. That might conflict. So in Seoul, 184 for electronics. Now, we have to go to Earth. Oh, okay, and this is also Earth. Because if it was a different planet in the Sol system, it would take up a whole other day. Now start investing in your space 401k. What about my 40k? What are you? No more debt. Who are you and what have you done with Will? I don't worry. We'll take out an loan. It's going to be fine. So, landing on Earth. Okay. Didn't hit L quickly enough. There we go. Done and done. Okay. So now what I want to do is I do feel a little bit of need to rush. We are going to have to stop an Algrel to fuel regardless. And there's a mission there. And looks like we can sell medical for 311. Okay, well first, let me sell everything. Secondly, 2 passengers. Okay, so that won't compete with anything. And it was right? It's medical at 311. Yep. Buy all the meds. Depart. And go. Yump, yump, yump. Yeah, the date's up here, by the way, if you guys couldn't see. So now we're in February. So again, every jump is a day, every landing is a day. But I think we're fine, because I think the mission was on the 12th. If we don't get the rush missions, well, I don't know, this is a special one. A lot of the rush missions, if you don't do it, you lose the bonus, but you can still complete it for some money. You know, as opposed to just jettisoning the goods out the window. Don't you mean a month? No, every jump is a day. Yes, actually, Alex, I've got recordings for Star Sector recorded. And ready to go on YouTube maybe later today. As playing Star Sector reminded me that I've been meaning to play Endless Sky. Right. Oh, we were here completing the job, selling all these for 340 profit. Excellent. So we're going to here plus 115. Yeah. Everything else is a minus. So that's industrial. Boop. Outfitter. Okay, we got the map over here already. Depart. And yump. You can't put money in the bank, no. If you die, you don't lose your money. You lose your ship. Well, if you die, actually, it's just game over. Never mind. Thinking of Star Sector, where you respawn with another fleet. Here, if you die, it's game over. You reload to your most recent save. Gemstone, 53 grand for that package. Be nice to double up on some... Actually, there's a double up on Soul if we want to go back there. 3 tons of pickling vats to Earth in preparation for the Earth Day celebrations. 3 tons of pickling vats, or 9 tons of pickling vats for Earth Day celebrations. Apparently Earth Day is all about eating pickles. I mean, it seems like the best thing to do is to return to Earth here. Done. Oh, yeah, and before I accept, although I think it just does auto-sell it there, but let's just make sure. Yeah, I guess I could have said yes. Accept. We're gonna have to stop in Denobula to refuel. Aren't there Denobulans in Futurama? What's their deal? Food at 307. Everyone loves food. Futurama and Star Trek. Well, Star Trek's... Oh, yeah, the Denobulans. That's what the Doctor in Enterprise is, right? He's Denobulan? That's... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Banana, thanks. Oh, I loved him. Dr. Phlox. The highlight of the show. I quite liked Enterprise. So when it came on TV originally, I watched the first episode, like, live, and I was just like... Ugh. On many different levels. Anyway, I didn't end up continuing to watch the show. Oh, there's someone scanned us just for show. And then I ended up binge watching it later, and it was like better than I expected. Right, we are here to sell some food. Check the job board. Yeah, it'd be nice if there had been another job going to Seoul right then, but no. Oh, we're on the trading screen already. 113 for equipment. Okay. See, we're going to be at 250,000 credits net after this. The profit does come... Oh, no, I'm not landing on Mars. Oh, no, it is landing on Earth by default. And sell. Oh, Spaceport mission. Here, you don't summon Zep Brannigan. First season was rough. Yeah, that's true. Last season was fine. A lot of people, like, the final episode of Enterprise was kind of weak, but I think of the penultimate episode, the before last episode, is the true final episode of Enterprise, and it's much better. Oh, one of the missions is for Mars. Thank you. Okay, we'll land on Mars after this. Excuse me, Captain. I took on a rush delivery to Clark, but my ship needs repairs, and there's no way I can make it there before the 25th of February. Can you take this job? Yes. How far away is Clark? Way down here. That's not a lot of days. 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll have to land there. We're going to have to land on Mars as well for a contract. I think we can do it. But it's certainly fairly quick. That's passenger delivery to Mars. Okay, so trading. Open this up. We have to stop in Caus Borealis. 325 for medical. That's usually going to be the thing when you leave Earth because it's got a very low medicine price. 13 tons of mission cargo. Is that on the one on Mars? Oh, it's the rush delivery to Clark. Right. Okay. Depart. Let's land on Mars. Yes, we can get a bigger ship. We're saving up for a bigger ship right now. Not going to take us much longer. We have to have about $1 million in the bank, but it's going quickly. All right, that's that. And yeah, we're still full. Okay. Going all the way there. So what exactly is this game? It is this. It is a sandboxy 2D space sim thing. It's open source and free, by the way. Like, that's good value for money. And yeah, we're saving up for our next biggest ship. The thing is, there's a lot of big ships you can work your way down. Because, so this ship costs us about 350,000 credits. Our next ship upgrade's probably going to be about 1.2, 1.3 million. Oh, we're landing here. Oh shit, New Ireland? Okay, luckily they found another target. Kill that guy instead of me. We almost got clipped by a random missile, though. Oh! Today, throughout human space, is Remembrance Day, the anniversary of the beginning of the Alpha Wars more than 5 centuries ago. Oh yeah, there's a lot of combat. I'm avoiding it right now, because all I've got is a shitty little shuttlecraft. We could have started with a little interceptor, a little warship, and instead of doing these sort of trading missions, we would have been taking probably bounty hunting missions and things like that. But I like starting with the shuttle pod. It feels cool. We could have also started with a more of a freighter with more cargo space. Less, it's not able to jump as far. It's not as quick, so it doesn't do some of these courier missions as well. But it can still do some of the couriering missions and do bigger trading. But I like starting with the little cargo pod. Anyway, the Alpha War is more than 5 centuries ago. The Alphas were genetically engineered soldiers with superhuman ability and intelligence and a complete lack of compassion or empathy. At the height of the war, dozens of planets had been enslaved by the Alphas. Sounds like a Wrath of Khan thing. Remembrance Day commemorates the beginning of the war rather than its end, as a perpetual reminder that the war is not over. Although the Alphas were defeated, some of them escaped and remained in hiding, and they and their offspring are presumed to still be present in the galaxy today. Since the Alpha War, genetic resequencing technology has been very tightly controlled. Because the Alphas were the product of experimental genetic manipulation rather than natural evolution, it is believed that their genes are less robust than true human beings, and they are almost unable to have viable offspring without access to special technology. Therefore, most Alpha enclaves that have been discovered since the war have had very small populations, no more than a few dozen. In these days, when the Navy ensures peace throughout much of the galaxy, on many worlds the Alphas are treated as nothing more than boogeyman story to frighten children. Because the most striking feature of the Alphas was their photosynthetic skin, on some worlds kids even run around wearing green face paint on Remembrance Day trying to frighten people. But on other worlds, especially on the fringes of space where the nation seldom patrols, the Alphas are still spoken of with fear. I'm sure this won't have any impact on anything we're ever going to do. Let's sell this medical stuff. Bam, bam. And so our goal is to get the Segenis over here for this time mission. We don't have any information on trade. There's no outfitter here either. So we'll just take off as is. That's going to be fine. Let's get out of here. It's New Iceland. I thought it was New Ireland. I think there is New Ireland somewhere. More jumps. We can talk to the other ships, by the way. Also, we can talk to the planets. And make demands. We can request tribute from these planets, right? If I click on Clark and then hit T to talk, demand tribute. That would prompt them to launch a defensive force at me, which would 100% murder me at this point. But assuming I could win, you could actually you can subjugate planets. which is pretty awesome, but we're a long way away. There you go. We dropped off our cargo of fabric and collected a payment of 43,000. Lovely. Oh, they have an outfitter over here, so let's buy a local map. Boop. Nice. Check the spaceport. No special mission. All right, check the job board. So, Seganis over here. Oh, we don't have enough cargo capacity or something. Oh, yeah, 89 tons of harvesters. We go back to Caus Borealis. 16 tons of freezers, 7,200 payments. Not huge. Can we take both the jobs in Escala? Yeah, we can double up on these. 3 passengers to Arabia and 13 tons of fine art to Arabia. That sounds really good to me. We will have to make a pit stop at Rasselhag. So what we'd want to do is, looks like food at 338. Let's purchase all the food. Not that we have a ton of space. And let's go. Yeah, Sagasa said, so I've got some Star Sector recorded. Maybe I'll try to make it live after the stream or tomorrow morning or something like that. I still have to come up with a thumbnail and things. I know I had 7 tons of space, and we filled it. Did we not? Yeah, 7 tons of food. Mm-hmm. Landing on